Alright, I am back, armed with a bagel. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Do we have any tomb believers around? We got that nice 90-step start. You believe, friends? That's what I like to hear. I believe too. This is it. This is the moment. BRB is still up. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be up? It's not like me to forget to put it down. This is ridiculous. It's a conspiracy. How you blind? Or have a good night, blind. Alright, we can do the shelter just to block red rooms. Let's do the tool shed. Very bad. Okay. Alright. So, main goal is going to be the chess pieces, I think. We got the safe in the study. What else do we need to do? There's on. And shovel. Observatory. Closet. I want to do closet just to get out of the pool, to be honest. I have an underwhelming closet, though. Took a fat nap today, felt good. Also, nothing to do since Wi-Fi was out. I would make a scathing remark about kids these days, but, you know, what's the point? Alright. Let's take a spare green room, I guess. It progresses up, which is good. Any items? We do have a watering can. That's not bad. You already had school, you already had your run. You just don't have much to do other than sleep or be online. But you understand the concern? Well, I can't say I'm particularly invested in how much people are online or not. You know, I do stream on Twitch. I'm not exactly the most not online person around. Scram pool here. Opens up nicely. Gets us this corner. And, like the indoor nursery. You should start your latch hook. What are you latch hooking? Yeah, alright, we'll do the indoor nursery. No reason to go in there right now. Observatory? Okay, that's not bad. Let's see what we get from the observatory. Little thingy of two cats looking at the moon. You'll have to post in the Discord when you finish. Bed-in rooms are more common day. Oh boy. The metal detector could go off. Kind of strange. I don't think it's reacting to anything in the water. I'm not sure. Alright. So we'll go back to the start here and progress. So currently we have the den. And the observatory. I think the observatory was what? Night? And we have the chapel. So we have 3 of the pieces. We're looking for a rook, which is the clock tower or the vault. Okay, but I can't actually take the vault here, guys. Come on. Alright, you know what? Wild berry. Steer me correct. Well, rotunda. Hell yeah. Wild berries strike again. We can grab a pantry here, let's also move up. But honestly, this isn't a bad place for a dead end. I don't really necessarily want more red rooms. What's where you from? Huh? Coat check with a power hammer isn't a bad thing to just sit here. I don't necessarily even need to take the hammer out. Actually, never mind, I should. I'll take it back. Because they'll let me open trunks. Alright. Locker room spreads keys throughout the house. That's not bad. Especially since I'm gonna start needing them very soon. No gym, like, sucks. I think I'll spare this. I don't have a good option here. Clock tower. Interesting. There's stuff up here. Okay, random coin down there. Clock tower is the same time at the bottom there. Okay, so that is one piece I need. Okay, so I don't think there's gonna be anything in the lockers that are already open. I'd be skeptical anyway. Alright. So I need to go back through the chapel area, and if that dead ends, like if it dead ends, I can only hope that I get a security pass. Ah, shit, I forgot I had this. Or I forgot that was there, I should say. Alright, so, oh, trunk. What we got? Coins and rerolls. 2 rerolls is pretty good when you need a straight line and out of a specific area. Not gonna complain about that. No keys? Yeah, we do have a gym though. Alright, so what do we need? We need the office and the study. And not this collection of dead ends. Showroom, I can't afford it. Damn it. No, you can't do this to me, game. I can't take this, because then I'm stuck. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Alright, okay, well, we got progression. Alright, what we got? Oh, it's sunny. Why is it free? But I still can't take it, even if I want to. It should cost a gem, no? Drawing room stuff should still cost gems. Can't believe they just gave me the study twice in a row and I can't take it. Like, what are the odds, man? Workshop. Oh, I did get the broken lever. So that means I can make a jackhammer. Okay. As well, I guess. Alright, I think workshop is bugged here for a second. Let's try this again. Shovel berry pack. Alright, jackhammer. Let's go. Now I have a power hammer and a jackhammer. Which I guess, worst case, if this ends prematurely, I can check one of these. Is that a D? Have I seen a D before? I think I have. No, I haven't. Or if it's just gonna do every letter in the alphabet, I'm gonna look like an idiot for recording all of them. Uh oh, that's locked. I'm gonna need to go find some keys that got spread around by the locker room. Oh, actually, there's also this. Why don't we buy that set of gems? It's cheap. Might as well buy a magnifying glass as well. Because again, it's cheap. The metal detector will tell me if I'm near a key. So we can kind of just use that. Why is it beeping? In the bedroom? Ah, okay. Alright. Okay, so Martin can, we can open this trunk to a key, gem, and some money. We can, oh, we already shoveled these. Shame. Alright, so now we have 2 keys and 6 gems, so I guess that's enough to progress in that area. So why don't we just go progress? I did use my rerolls, I think. It's a bit unfortunate. What I need is like a 4-door or like a 3-door that allows me to go in multiple directions. I've kind of been getting a bunch of dead ends or straight lines, and if I keep getting straight lines, well, I can't really do much, right? Okay, well, here's another straight line. Locking closet, parlor. Alright, well, parlor's at least going in the right direction. So I want off of the wall. Alright, what puzzle do we have? All statements that contain the word gems are false. This box contains gems. This box is not empty. So if this is true, then this is false. And if this is false, then it doesn't contain gems. That's fine. This box is not. And this, if this was false, then that would be it. If that was true, then this would not be it. If this is false, then How do we know? Well, let's see. If this is true, then, well, it's just right there. And then one of these is false, which doesn't really matter. Well, that would have to be false, which means that would be true. If this is true, or if this is false, and let's say this is true, then that would have to be false. Ah, fuck. Okay, wait. There's some permutation here that makes sense. So if this is true, then this has to be false. All statements contain the word gems are false. These two are false, and this is true. These two are false. So if this is false, do we say that this is true? This is false. You know, I am actually not sure on this one. I feel like I'm not finding a guaranteed it's in this one, right? It's like, if this is true, this is false. And then if this is false, then it would be in there. And if this is true, then it would be in here. Because this doesn't contain the word gems. So that's a 50-50. If this is true, or wait, no, if this is false, all statements containing the word gems are false. So if they're not all false, then they're true. And if that's false, then let's say this is true, then that contains gems. And then this would also have to be false. This really feels like 50-50. I feel like there's some logical, like they're making some logical step here that I am not. Well, I'm just gonna open the blue one. I have a lot of gems, even if I'm wrong. Yep, we're wrong. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what they want there, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, great. Dead end. Well, shit. You know what? Let's just say the office. We'll YOLO the office and hope we get to study the next couple things. Room. Uh-oh. Alright. Wildberry, go. Study. A vault. Damn it. Ah, there goes that. It wasn't a very good run here. Alright. So let's just go coat check back in the power hammer, I think. The problem right now is I'm not exactly sure. Like, I'm waiting on the tomb to do the reservoir stuff. That's fine. My issue is I'm not exactly sure what I can. And then I'm trying to do the chest thing, which that kind of relies somewhat on RNG. I feel like there's obviously other stuff to do apart from that. Like, I don't think there aren't any vaults or safes I'm obviously or correctly ignoring. Oh, that's right. I want the library. I'm dumb. I forgot. Oh, wait. Where am I going? Sorry. That's right. I got all those books. I completely forgot. I got all those books last stream. All right. That's what we need. We need reading time. Okay. So let's go. Let's call it and go for a library. There is the ladder with the furnace freezer combo that we need to do at some point, which is kind of awkward because I generally don't like to take either of those rooms. Like the freezer I like to take late on a run, and then the furnace I never like to take. Alright. Well, we have another attempt for the tomb. Impeccable. Yeah, we'll just do the schoolhouse. I feel like there's something if you draft 8 classrooms. I don't know what, but I feel like there's gotta be something good on the last classroom, you know? Well, there's the library. Alright, who's ready to read? Alright, now where these books went, I'm not sure. Oh, never mind. Okay, so you do have to check them out. Alright. Unfortunate. I disagree, but... Alright, what do we want to check out? Do we want just... so... History of the first edition? Realm and Rune. Oh, I think that's the book we read the torn up version. Alright, we'll do the first edition. And then we have 2 more volumes of Architectural Digest. A new clue. This is Marion's last published. I don't think that's really going to help us solve anything, though, to be honest. So I'm less inclined to do that. Alright. Classroom, freezer, observatory. Alright, we'll start the classroom train early, I guess. This is grade 1. You know what, I'm just going to do screenshots of each of these worksheets and the off chance it matters at some point. We'll grab a chapel here. I don't have any money because I forgot to pick up the allowance as per usual. So it's worth safe from that. I kind of want a dead end here. Or a classroom. I could just add another classroom. But it takes a gem, so we need gems. Good night, Franks. May I find the 46th room? I'm not gonna lie, I really haven't been trying to find the 46th room. Then, I say that. I've been trying. If all I need to do is get the tomb, then I've been trying. If I need to do more than that, I haven't been trying. You know what? Actually, maybe I should be screenshotting these. E+, 10 out of 12, and tough grading curve. I guess it is basic math. Alright. It's grade 2. Okay. So we can hallway, parlor. Let's redraw. The nice thing about the classrooms is they give you a ton of redraws. Security, den. Let's do the den. You really need a lot of gems for the classrooms, so. Observatory, parlor. Alright, fine. We'll do the observatory. I'm not exactly sure I'm gonna get here, but hopefully it's nothing to do with dead ends. 5 gems, that's pretty good. +1 key, entry hall chest, apples are extra delicious, and rooms with 4 doors are more common. All generally good, positive things. You know, I have never drafted the Dovecote. What do we got going on here? This is about as exciting as I expected it to be, which is why I've never drafted this. I mean, it's pretty enough, I guess, but in terms of actually progressing anything, this is decidedly not. Another classroom. Alright, sure, I'll buy it. What's this one? Oh, this is this one. Is there someone that did good? About 3. Water, ice, gas. Huh, that's odd, right? Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, I see. Gas. That is what 2 out of 3. Alright. GA. Smooth. Extra delicious apples works well with the classrooms, I think that. Steam. Okay, we have a lot of keys. Cloister, office. Alright, office is good. That's one of the tough ones to get normally. We have the observatory for the night. We got the chapel. We got the storeroom. So we're gonna need a study. And then a rook. Let's grab the gem from here, since we're gonna need a lot of gems in this run. Your hook kit didn't come with the tool to actually hook the yarn. So that seems rather counterintuitive, if you ask me. Did they just assume that you owned this if you were buying a latch hook kit? How do you mess up your latch hook kit this badly? Maybe a bit harsh, but you know. Oh, laundry room. Alright, well, this is the first time that the berries have missed terribly. This is awful. I did not want a dead end here, but I guess we were dead end. Alright. Well, strike one. I guess you win, Missile. Berries weren't worth it. True? Oh, shut up. That is decidedly not true. Okay. Archives. No. God, what are these options? These are terrible. These are all awful. Fine, berries. Try again. Oh, passageway. You know what? I'll take it. Classroom. Ooh, coat check for the power hammer is pretty good too, actually, because I have 2 trunks right here. So let's do that. We got 3 gems and 2 keys. Okay, that's pretty good. That's dead end. Let's go this way. Weight room, furnace, archives. Man, I'm just burning through these berries. What is that triple red room nonsense? Oh, we got another rotunda. I swear, they love rotundas in the, berries. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. Let's grab the drawing room there. That'll be good. I don't know why I draw so many rotundas, but I do. Alright. Alright, East Wing Hall is pretty solid, I guess. Let me grab a dead end here. 1 key for each bedroom. Nope. Alright, I guess we'll throw a classroom. Ooh. Now this is a classroom I have not been in. Identify each realm on the map below. I hope this isn't a political statement. Huh. Okay. Ooh. Alright, 4 out of 7 on this one. 5 out of 7. Guys, I need you to do better. Why are these kids so terrible? 5 out of 7. Damn it. Granted, I can probably get this information. It's the same. Okay, we got the devoted circle, the seeker of signs. So on the top left, we see each of the different realm symbols. Brenda Aries. Some weird like solar system in the bottom left shown there. Isles of Orsay. 3 of Tides. Interesting. Top right, the Spiral of Stars. Wonder what's in the bottom right there. That's a bit interesting, isn't it? There's like 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 or something. And then the South Key. South Key. North Circle. These seem like they could have a lot of information packed in there, don't they? Rington, Mount Holly, Finn, Aries. Well, that's where we are. And Holly's, of course, there. Alright, you know what? Alright, we're getting a lot of pictures taken of this classroom. I don't know what it amounts to, but we're taking a lot of pictures from this one. Where's the 5 out of 7 soon? Alright. The truth. What's the information density of a circle? Exactly. I don't know, but it's pretty high. Actually, let's go through the drawing room so we get extra draws. Or we get redraws, I should say. Patio is less impressive in the current moment. Let's try this again. Music room. Green room, zone costumes, draft. You know what? I like that a lot. Weight room, parlor. These are all going the wrong way. Redraw. These are still going the wrong way. I really don't want this set in. Fine. Guess we're forced a billiard room here, and let's... Well, you know what? Let's walk back to the passageway here and do that. This is kind of ugly. It turns out I don't like a lot of the 4 corridor rooms that are around. Hang on. Who'd have thought? So I could dead end this. Cloister is kind of pointless here. We could furnace, weight room. Ah, these are terrible. I mean, I could furnace, and then if I get a freezer, I get a freezer. Like, Cloister doesn't do anything for me. Fine. Furnaces. I regret this. Alright. You know what? If I can get a freezer and put it behind the furnace, I will accept this run as having accomplished something. Never did go out here. Maybe there's a shovel around. That'd be nice. It doesn't look good. Shame. Alright, so we're gonna need this billiard room to give me something that can go right. I think I don't have any rerolls or anything. Yeah, no point in doing a puzzle if I'm stuck. Dark room, archives, Great Hall. I could grab the archives just to get it out of the pool. Great Hall, I have a lot of keys, but otherwise it's not the most exciting thing. Fine, we'll archives, I guess. Gets it out of the pool, which isn't bad. Alright, 17. 17 makes 17. 15, 5, 20. 8, 28. 2, 24. 19. 3, 9, 6, 18. Yeah, they think that's a funny one. Alright, silver key. Okay, that gives us a 4 corridor room, pretty much guaranteed. Oh no. Are you kidding me, dude? Really? That's so disappointing. I never even got a chance to turn off the security doors. Like to get it on the dead end too. I have so many keys. Ah, that's just disgusting. All right, well, I guess that's the end of that run. We'll just go check back in our power drill or power hammer. Nothing I can do. Not gonna lie, it's kind of lame they made the foundation shortcut require a security key. I disagree with that choice. I think it would have been really nice for the game if it didn't. This point. Oh well, on the bright side, gives us another opportunity for a tomb. What are the odds of this? Like, I'm sorry, this is getting ridiculous. It has been so long since I've seen a tomb. At least 9 days? I think it's been more. I would bet you it has been more than 9 days. Like, how many days do you think we went through last stream alone? That was a reasonable chunk, and like the stream before that. Like, I've been looking for a tomb for like 4 streams or something. These are interesting. I guess we'll grab a closet. Reroll and a compass. Okay. Early observatory. Don't mind if I do. What you got for me? One gem, 3 saps. Green rooms are gonna have flowers for gems. Green rooms are gonna give more gems than they already did. Key. You know what? I never would have seen that key. Alright, spare green room. Power hammer. Can't really do that. Let's do the reading nook. Gives us a key. More importantly, it gives us a guaranteed library. Alright, the history of Orindia. This is gonna be a read. Orindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics, nor commonly known to the average citizen, its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed. Many of the elder generation in hushed circles still referred themselves as Orindians. Yet, we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for the generations yet to come. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often known as Agera, by the ascension of the first king of Orindia, whose name, Horus, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Horus was known, before his coronation, as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these letters that Horus had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Orindia could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry, along every thoroughfare from Horus all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born. Second Era is the 4th king of Orindia, who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Orinda Ares, after the angelic paragon of royalty, Orinda. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araha, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. As the Second Era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these 3 distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the Third Era was defined by the construction of the vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arch Ares to the southern shores of Araha. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future, a promise that would unfortunately, as my readers will soon find, not be kept, to the surprise of no one. Fourth Era. As the kingdom of Orinda Ares, that's the middle one, entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolets III was a king who listened to the voices of all his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. He was a king who often was seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. Desolus was renowned as the king of the people. It was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington, which is where we are now, to the public sage of Oris, leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet, not all were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. These dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent, which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or, as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. After the passing of King Desolets III, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age, and surrounded by his people in Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. On the very next day, the 6th of October, I saw a date. The self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters due to the fact that Desolets IV shared his father's good name, but little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fen insurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets, stained in red. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 years were burned. In their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Today, the realm is inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araha, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. As those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colors of the banner we raise, but by that which connects us, a land that we each call home. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that has happened, still Orindia. There we go. That is the history of Orindia. Oh no. Are you, like, really delayed or something, Missile? I think you are. There's nothing to oh no about. You don't think you are? Wait. Why are you typing oh no then? To that? Oh, that last page isn't getting past the censors is what you mean. Oh, well, yeah, the whole book didn't make it past the censors, so it's not really a no moment. Boiler room. Bit early for that. Because the detective is gonna kill Caleb. Detective? What? What does he have to do with anything? What does he even care about Caleb? What? What are you even talking about? Broken lever. Drawing room? Sure. Why not? Don't mind a nice drawing room. Not a bad chapel location, to be honest. Gets us a bishop as well. We got here. Lockpicking? Hell yeah. Utility closet. You know what? I'm gonna take a utility closet. I can eat the dead end here, and honestly, turning off the keycard entry system is incredibly valuable for progress. As we have all learned this multiple times over at this point, I would say. Some coins. 2. Damn lockpick. Need to get better at picking locks. You'd think I would have improved after all this time, but nope, I'm still kind of bad at it. Okay, the statement on the white box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The gems are in the white box. So I think it's these sorts of statements I'm not sure about, because I'm not sure what them being false is, or implies. The gems are in the white box. The statement on the white box is true. So if this is true, then that's true, which means this would be false, and the gems would be here. If this is false, then the statement on the white box is not true, which means this is false, which means a box with true statement contains, with a false statement does not contain the gems, which means, so these would both be false. Okay. So in both cases, wait, the blue box would have it. So I think it's the blue box. Yep. Damn it. Fucking lockpick. Alright, we got laboratory, bedroom. I'll do the bedroom. Laboratory's kind of going in the wrong direction. Trunk. 3 keys. Don't mind if I do. My security room right about now. You know what? I'll take a passageway. There we go. There's that lockpick. Handy. Sure, we'll take a walk-in closet. 4 items. We've got a key. Lucky rabbit's foot. Doesn't do much. And then we need one more item. A coupon book. Okay. Sword scores. No. Ooh, I do have exactly 2 green rooms, so we can get a 2-gym bunk room here. And we can explore this whole area by going east from the entry hall. Hopefully. And hopefully it doesn't backfire horribly when I try to do that. That'd be a shame. Security. Dining room's also pretty good, but I think we want security just to care of security door, or deal in security doors, because we're going to start running into them in droves. Alright, so let's see here. Keycard system, so we're going to want to, actually set security level to high, minimize key use, and then change offline mode to unlocked. There we go. Laboratory, workshop. Let's do the laboratory. Laboratory can have some good stuff in it normally through the experiments. Each time you find some trash while digging, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Yes, please. I like the sound of that a lot. Weight room, guest bedroom, archives. These are all awful, actually. I guess we'll do archives, because if I don't do that, then I'm gonna be stuck. Anyway. Next to the foundation. Do this. Furnace, pantry. 1 gym requirement. Could be anything, really. Why not? Oh, okay. Not the best thing to find, but not the worst thing to find either. Alright, so let's walk to the foundation, I think. And start exploring through here. Kind of low on gems. What am I looking for? I want the commissary's not bad, because I can spend money here. So gems? Hell yeah. And you know what? I'll take a shovel as well. Alright. Attic. I don't think that does anything for me. We'll do the bourgeois. Oh man, my allowance is going up by so much just from this. This is great. Veranda, greater chance of finding green rooms. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Right now. Yeah, sorry. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Which there is already probably a higher chance than most of doing that. This makes green rooms incredibly valuable for me. Say, already kind of were. There's a vault. Alright, sure. I'll take a vault. Because I want the... Alright, metal detector. Chill. I'm grabbing the coins. You don't need to beep incessantly. Let's grab the gem from here. Okay, so now I need the office and the study, and we're good to go on the chess puzzle. I think we have a chance for it for sure, because we're set to explore a good chunk. Might just be... Oh, key there. 70 coins. Might as well buy a magnifying glass. Grab some more gems. Maybe some more gems. We have a coupon book after all. Alright, so the foundation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to explore through the chapel. Or go back to the entrance hall. Could be involve walking outside for a good chunk of time. Let's do the entrance hall, I think. My god says it eats, probably eats pretty similar steps to walking to a certain degree. I've seen that this path eats a lot of steps, or a surprising number of steps, I would say. Okay, so as long as we don't get dead end here, we're good to go. Crafting studio. Oh yeah, that's great. Hell yeah. Alright, what do we want to do here? We could add a classroom at casino or the kennel. Add a classroom. Do we think this would just be grade 1 though? Because if it's just grade 1, I kind of am not too excited about the classroom. You know? I kind of want to do the kennel. I think I'm going to do the kennel. The casino's also kind of tempting though. But, let's do the kennel. I think straight lines are safer anyway. Kitchen, sure. That's not bad. What we got? 5 for every green room in the house. I have a lot of green rooms actually. I'll just see that. Yeah, I think our steps are solved. Archived floor plan, 1 gym. Yeah, that's kind of dangerous, because it could be a dead end. 1 gym. Workshop's 2 gyms. I don't think we want to take it. Or not workshop, office. Office, okay. Alright. We have all of the chess pieces. If I just get the study. We just need the study. That's all we need. What? No. Don't pog that. We've been in this situation before. This is nothing new. We have had this exact situation happening and we never saw the study. We can't be excited. The study is a 2-gym room, I think. So we need 2 gyms. Trophy room, that's interesting. Swing hallway. Sure. Archive into it. Yeah, if we... That would be kind of tragic, to be honest. 3 gyms. Oh, no. I'm just gonna take the archive and hope it goes left. Dead end. Fuck. Well, that's 3 rooms. Unfortunate. But I really didn't want to spend 3 gems on that cloister. Perfect. I'm still going after you're done. Hey, workshop. 1 gem is not a study make. Alright. Workshop, I guess. Security door. What do we have? I mean, I have a lot of items. Let's see if there's anything random. I can battery pack a compass? Whoa. I mean, yeah, okay. You made so much progress tonight? Hell yeah. Electromagnet. What is this? You're more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. Automatically collect coins and keys when entering a room? Amazing. That is amazing. Let's grab a lucky purse. This is just going to doubles all the coins you find. Wow. Metal detector, magnifying glass. A burning glass. What is this? Can light candles and ignite fuses? I am scared. Where can I use this? What? I haven't been paying attention to candles. There's a bunch of candles in the tomb, but the tomb doesn't want to be drafted, so I don't think it matters that much. Boiler room, storeroom. I don't know, these are what I need. We don't want to take the boiler room out. We kind of want it over there. You have a similar reaction to this item? Great, now I have to look it. You're also still waiting for the tomb to show up ever since discovering that item? Oh, that's nice. On the right side, I have a coat check, so I can coat check that item. Guess we'll just take a storm. Yeah. You know, this is great. So, oh my god, the auto collection is amazing. This magnet is a lifesaver. Oh my god, that is awesome. Hey, we've got I've increased my allowance by 4 already just from security doors this run, which is pretty awesome. Nice experiment going, right? I got it early too. I got it before, well, after I'd only seen one, security door. So, and so I then just raised it to high. So it's really nice. Wow, it's kind of weird seeing those coins fly around. The first edition history of Arendia was interesting. I don't know how much useful info that is. It seems, but I did see some dates and whatnot, so it seems like something that could be useful, you know? So, time will tell. Here it is. Come on, we need a straight. I don't really want to spend gems, because I just want the study. So I guess this is a foyer moment, because it goes straight. Boiler room, building. I mean, what even boiler room? Is there, I guess, like a garage? No, I did the garage. I didn't, that was useless. I just opened the door. I can do that anytime I want. There's no point in that. What else was there? Laboratory done, garage done, laundry room, haven't done that one. But that laundry room's in the corner anyway, I think. Oh no, that was the last one. So, furnace, done that. Pump room, done that. Okay, so it'd literally just be the laundry room. That's like a pretty long shot. And then I want to just continue I really want the study here. Just for the chess piece. 1 gem is not a study make, I don't think. Right? Or does it say 2, 1? Shit, does it say 1 or 2 gems? Wait a sec. No, I can't pull up the thing. Damn it. Alright, fine. 1 sec. Wait. Oh, it doesn't tell you how many gems it costs? That is ridiculous. Oh. The study... Wait, it does gotta tell you. The study doesn't cost any gems? Huh, I could have sworn the study cost gems. Okay, I'll take a rumpus room. The archive is mechanically so cool. The drafting restriction, you mean? Alright, what are we gonna hear here? What do we think? Probably nothing productive, but you know, maybe he's gonna tell you if you use the Konami code, you can craft the tune.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of the past, wandering and waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass.
This guy's kind of a downer.
What you have heard here has been foreseen
Pretty sure every vision he's said
by the
is
great
pretty...
Alzara.
was looking pretty gloomy in terms of our future life. Like, oh, there's someone following you in the shadows, you know? A hidden figure. Who knows who it is? You know, everything will be in ruin in time, you know? Oh, like, this isn't helpful, dude. Mail room? Oh, let's reroll. Come on. Shit. Reroll. I have these for a reason. Fuck. This is just the first draft. Alright, well, none of them is sunny, and they're all dead ends, so... well, this isn't a dead end. It's something. Damn it. Why, game? Oh, wonderful. I now have 12 keys. This is really kind of... 12 keys? There are 12 major keys! Woo! I don't think that's what it means. Well, I have 71 steps. That's, no, not the type of candle they want me to light, I guess. There's a lot of them. I already came to that conclusion, Abraham. To be honest, well, sort of. I asked chat because my musical background is non-existent. That is one of... You're joking, you don't even know or think there's a connection, but 1200 keys makes you think music? No, yeah, that was like my first thing was, Okay, I don't actually think there's 12 important keys in this game, so then, I mean, there could be, but, like, it hasn't, that's a lot more keys than it seems like there is, you know? And so I was like, maybe music. And so I asked chat how many major keys there are. I mean, there's a lot of candles here, but notably, I can't. The Keeper of Tithes. The chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the coins accumulated from chapel offerings. Amazing. This is who has been stealing all of my gold in these 39 days? This? The nerve. The nerve. That is admittedly amusing. When are you gonna break him? Not when I have 88 gold and nothing to do. That is, I don't know when. I can tell you when I'm not gonna do it, and it's that. When I already have 88 gold in inventory. Break him when you have a shrine? Yeah, that's a very reasonable thing to do. We lost the berries. This was our first run without the berries. I miss those berries already. One sec. Nah, you can't even see the candles there. I was wondering if we could do some candle guessing game on the things, but it doesn't seem like it. What about these? Come on, these are candles. Huh. Swans. One sec. We're just making note of swans. Not because they're either gonna do something, but because they might. 80 gold. Missile, then you can't, there is nothing you could tell me that would make me think that was not worth it. Like, it was legit one of the, probably the singular best temporary purchase I've made in this game. Like, if I could ruin a run to get 80 gold to buy another 7 days of berries, I would. Alright, let's check this burning glass. I do want this electromagnetic, though, but my downside is that if I check it, I can't actually use it on anything. I don't think there's really anything to burning glass around here. I don't know, like, it's so... You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna go feed some money to the piggy bank, I guess, since we know it exists. Smart? Thank you. Only downside is... Wait. This is... not the most exciting gameplay. Okay. I'm not even convinced the candles in the tomb would even matter for that, to be honest. Like, though, these were obviously special candles, right? It doesn't seem like you can just light up any random candle. There we go. So many, surely some are special? You think? I don't know. Like, I could see it being completely pointless. Right? Another House of the Dead. Or Hotel of the Dead. Wonderful. Alright, so our allowance is up to 18. Alright, what do you think? Alright, come on. Come on, tomb. Tomb. I literally have not gotten a tomb since I got to empty the reservoir. You love allowance? Yeah, the allowance is pretty good. I'm probably more fond of the Gemstone Cavern, but I do like allowance. Bruh. Like, it's been legit like 12 days since it's been offered. I'm starting to think I may have done something unwittingly that makes it not spawn. Like, can it not spawn when the reservoir is empty? That wouldn't make any sense. It has the reservoir. Like, I don't know. It says, ever since I emptied the reservoir, it has literally never spawned. Alright. These are all underwhelming. How's the route? So I looked. The room directory says they're all unusual. 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 Unusual and unusual. I've drafted it 2 times. It has been offered 2 times. Y'all know how I've drafted the tool shed 10 times. 8 times. 4 times. And only 2 times. Shrine's also only been offered a few times, but Hovel has been offered a bunch. I just never take it. Same with the trading post. Root cellar 5 times. Like, I genuinely, like, it's statistically possible, but man, is it unfortunate if they are all equal chance. Dark room. It's been an early dark room. I don't care too much why I pulled, to be honest, but I don't really like the idea of just random dark room. Alright, what book do we want to order? That is the question. So we read the first edition history book. The full sigil book could be interesting. I think there's going to be a full puzzle there. So I think I kind of want Realm and Rune because of that. There's clearly going to be some sigil-related puzzle, and the sooner I know what's going on with that puzzle, the sooner I can do something with it, you know? Like, there's plenty of puzzles. Ooh, shovel. Plenty of puzzles in this game that, you know, you're kind of such as this burning glass, you're like, huh, I wasn't looking for that sort of thing. Maybe I but at this whole time, but man, I really wish I was. So, you know, I feel like the earlier you can know that these puzzles even are puzzles is pretty useful. Alright, what does the observatory have for me? Okay, half off. Flower green rooms. Not bad, not bad. And more importantly, well, I don't know about more importantly, but a die. That's not bad. Hey, you know what? I'm kind of curious. Does it say up? It does say up. I don't even need the burning glass, so I can really just break it whenever I want. The only downside is it doesn't tell you how much is in it, and I can't shake it. It should allow me to shake it and get like a feel for how much is in there. Okay, I'll take a laboratory here. I probably should have done the commissary, to be honest. It's fine. Alright, what do we got? Something good, hopefully. Apples feel inconsistent if you're not on a classroom run. More allowance again is funny. It is not bad. I redraft an archived floor plan. I could do something psychotic and do that and an allowance and see how much we can do if I pull the archive. You know what? Sure, that sounds fun. Is it conducive for progress? Maybe not, but you know what? I like the sound of it. Oh, these are hideous. How many gems? That's a big problem. Let's just do the dark room. Let's trigger it so I can turn the light back on. Then we're gonna walk back and see about finding some gems through the other paths, I think. This we can dead end pretty easily. Or not. Alright, parlor. I will say, actually, the parlor puzzles are actually getting kind of hard sometimes. Alright, what do we got? A box next to this box displays a false statement. Okay. So that's false. Which makes this true. So it has to be here. So this doesn't display a false statement, so this can't be true. So it has to be false. So I think it has. Okay. Okay, I like how I said they've been getting harder and then they just give me a really easy one, but you know, that's the nature of randomness. What can you expect? Alright, commissary isn't bad. What we got? Running shoes. Sledgehammer is good. I was kind of hoping for some gems, but I guess I will take some half-off stuff. Just buy all the items, why not? Courtyard is good, yeah, 2 gems and some dig spots. Oh yeah, and they have flowers. Alright, now we're in business. Oh, and 3 keys. I love the courtyard. It's my favorite. So many dig spots. What we got here? Drawing room, patio. Well, patio seems pointless. Let's just do the den. Let me go down, and maybe if I draft a dead end here, sure. Then we can just draft a dead end on the lower path by the entrance hall. Get some dead ends out of the pool. So I do need to put some emphasis on dealing with the security potential. Secret passage. What do I really even want there? Honestly, I could have done red room and hunted for the archive. That'd be pretty funny, to be honest. Ooh, the kennel's new, but the drawing room's kind of perfectly situated. Alright. Passageway. That is a pretty good passageway. I have gems for it. Alright, fine, I'll buy. Security. Good time for security. Alright, fine. Speaking of security, there's a security door. So, hey. Actually, one sec. Alright. I haven't missed anything. That's honestly rare. I normally miss a lot of stuff. Right now, let's set the security level to low. 0 now. Alright, let's walk back to the passageway, I think. Grab this dead end here. Oh, well, there are my archives. Problem is, I kind of want to plug a dead end here. Damn it. What's that? Oh, that's great. Security pass. Nice. Okay. That is what you like to see. Which is why I shouldn't have paid for that. Office. Yeah, I'll take an office. That's the king. If I need a rook. we'll grab the gem from here. Sure. Need the rook, and what else? And again, the study, which has been the problem for a while now. But hey, now that we have a security pass, well, why don't we just bump up the security level? Another rumpus room. Fine. Alright, what do you got? It's kind of surprising to get it so back to back like this. And normally it takes a while. Alright. What do we think we're gonna get this time? Another depressing story. You will grow old. You'll get creaks in your bones.
For one last time, by the sound
You'll have back pain.
you find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to impart to you one final vision.
How old is this kid? This is the rail lines, presumably. Getting back pain?
In the dim, I see cavern walls of stone. A hollow lit by a sea of 1,000 burning stars.
That makes me think of the Gemstone Cavern.
I see a treasure buried beneath
I did that ages ago.
rocks. A black mirror hidden among the memories of the falling sands. And within the black mirror, I see a figure. A figure standing in sullen snow. All of what I have told you, my young baron, I wish you to now know. Until we meet again some distant day, I will have nothing more to say.
Hmm. That sounded like the last cutscene. That sounded like that was a different ending. It wasn't until the next day. It was until some distant day. I think he might not be coming back. The lantern room was clearly the Gemstone Cavern. Black Mirror. Black Mirror. hidden among the memories of the falling sands. That was probably the most, like, could be something of his visions, you know? Like, a number of them I've just written off as being more, like, story. But that one, that felt like that could be indicating something, you know? Hidden among memories of falling sand. What? Memories of falling sand. I mean, falling sand makes you think of a beach. You know? But, like, that doesn't... Obviously, we have a lot of beach sand. Ooh, archives. Alright. Time to make bank. Alright. Oh, well, this is the... House has been raised. Let's go. 2 gems. Very nice. Probably should have taken that hallway if we want to keep exploring, but you know. Furnace. 2 gem archive floor plan. I mean, I gotta know what that is. Ooh, okay. I do have the chapel piggy bank. The master key. Your favorite room? Yeah, the moon pendant's interesting. The moon pendant, I realize this description says, oh, it doesn't do much, you know? Like, oh, you get starting items, but... Oh, wait, what? This is new. While drafting may rewind time after drawing new floor plans, you're more likely to draw time tomorrow, or clock tomorrow rooms while drafting. Well, that's wild. You had a run where you had all 4 of these items? Interesting. There is something satisfying about the whole your allowance has been raised message, you know? Like, I'm kind of digging this. Oh, this goes the wrong way. YOLO. Shit, it went the wrong way. Alright, well, we gotta go back through the foundation, I guess. So we'll grab the keys over here. Like, we're making bank. Okay, it's just 3 then squared makes 9. I think that's how this works. It's worth it for the allowance, right? The allowance is a permanent upgrade, so 1, 4, 5, 20. 3. Does it square everything? So anyway, 3, then 9, then no, it would be, wait, I'm actually not sure I know how this rule works. Does it square what you're multiplying then? So that would be 3, then you 4, so 12, 2, 1? Because I think if you squared it, let's say you squared it before, right? And squaring both. So then you take 3 times 1, then you get 9 because you squared it. Then you take 9 times 2, 18, and you square that. And then, like, doesn't that, oh, kinda, I mean, you obviously have the divided by 2, which I guess then removes the squaring. I mean, so you could do it. Anyway, let's just say you just square the number that you're multiplying by. You know, that's 1, so 3, then 12, 2, 1. Let's find out. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, fine. Oh, it's a different puzzle. I thought they repeated the puzzle. That's odd. 1 times 4 is 4, plus 1, 5, 20. Oh, no, oh, okay. Apparently I just completely blanked on what the first 2 puzzles were. Okay, alright, so then if it is that, then this, well, this times 2, or this divided by 2 cancels the square here, so just be 9, 18, so 8? Wait, how does this work? Wait a sec. God damn it. 3, 9. Oh wait, it squares after, so maybe it's squaring after you do all the multiplication. Ah, okay, let's try that. What was this? 1, 4, 5, 20. Okay, alright, so let's do 3, 3, 6, square 6 to 36, minus and 26, 13. Ah, okay. There we go. So you just gotta figure out the order of operations, you know? You know, like... Alright, well, now we have a block and a half. Luckily we can get around security doors, so I can actually... you know what? Sure, we'll buy a moon pendant. Oh, wait a sec, I have this. I didn't realize. Alright. What do y'all vote? What are y'all feeling? You know, my gut is telling me 3, the right one. My gut is telling me the right one. Oh wow, all 3 of us said the right one. Amazing. Damn. And all 3 of us would be incredibly wrong. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can pull a freezer. Maybe it's not the end of the world. I mean, it would never be the end of the world. Like, we don't have that much left to explore, but you know. Wait, where the hell am I going? I was completely spaced out on my walking. This is not the way into the... This is not the shortcut to the foundation. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. You know, I was like, I was still thinking about, like, the last Rumpus Room vision. I was thinking about it, so I was just, like, walking forward without a care in the world. And then, you know, oh, like, our went down the stairs and just kept walking forward. I was like, oh yeah, there's the elevator there, you know. Okay. All right. One gym. It must be good. No. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but, you know, I guess a gym at least. Gonna send myself into an early retirement if I keep drafting dead ends. You know what? This is our time to use the silver key. Close exhibit. No. 3 gym requirement. I think this makes this the vault? Or a cloister. If it's the vault, then we're kind of stuck in this. I think I'm gonna re-roll that. Take a closed exhibit, conference room. That way I can at least keep walking. As much as I want more allowance, I would like to see more rooms first. I think that'll give us more in the long run. Solarium. Usual and rare rooms. You know what? I'm gonna do that just in the hopes that we get, I can get all the chess pieces. Okay, key's good. Unlucky rabbit's foot. I don't even remember what that does. Gives more key coins, probably. Something like that. Alright. One gym. And these rest are terrible. Sure. What are the odds it's a dead end? Shit. No! Oh, wait. I have the 2 down here. I completely forgot about that. I have the 2 down by the entrance saw. Now, I have everything. Sure is a rare or unusual room, isn't it? Run saved? So, remember, all I need is the study. Yet again, this room gives me the rook. All I need is the study. And we would indeed have all the chess pieces. This would probably be maybe the 3rd time in a row I would have had everything but the study. Now, granted, me drafting the archive isn't really helping. Or what are we thinking? Is this the run? Are we gonna get a study? You know what, actually, what do y'all think? Are we gonna get all the chess pieces, or are we gonna see the tomb first? That's the question. What's gonna happen first? Just a random tomb draw, or all the chess pieces in a run? Damn, that's not it. Come on, I need it straight. Oh, these are actually all pretty bad. Alright, study. Oh, kennel. Hi. They're kind of cute. What we got here? Cat. Yep, it's a cat, all right. The artists might need to work on the faces. Something seems a bit off about that, but you know. Alright, study. Redraw. Pet the dog? I can't. Part of me is tempted to take that burning glass and then run around outside and see if there's anything outside that had candles. You know what? I think we're gonna do that. Archive floor plan could be anything. No, it would still have the have the gym cost, but I'm gonna do the. We're gonna go explore outside. 'Cause I didn't really take it outside. There's nothing over there. Yeah, just moving. Oh yeah, make a wish. Does that do anything, I wonder? Who knows? Yeah, the sad part is actually like the tomb as a room. 5 gold for every dead end you draft. Do you know how many dead ends I draft? I don't see anything that would be in the form of a candle here. I'm gonna see a black mirror. Now this wouldn't be where it would, like, this isn't falling sand. That's just talking about the stupid minecarts. And it's connected to the tomb. But who cares? There's no tomb here. It's impossible to find. God damn it. You know, these sundials are rather suspicious, aren't they? I don't think I've got anything that relates to them, but definitely feel like that could be something. That's an oddly specific thing to put there, you know? I don't think everyone just had a sundial in their apple orchard, but maybe I might just be uncultured. You know. Alright. So we can light these? No, doesn't look like it. It's over here. Oh yeah, the tunnel. Forgot about the tunnel. I've been here forever. Ooh. Okay. Alright. No. I protest. No. You could see that. There's clearly natural light. It's not like this magical blueprint. This is a bright blue blueprint. You're not blind. You could totally see this. I don't care if the lights weren't on. Always draw a tunnel while drafting this room. This looks like a horrible room. But fine. Sure, it's new. Foreman's Log 621. The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believe that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of the site. But I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. See, that isn't the gemstone cavern kinda small? Isn't that suspicious? You know, maybe I need to make a power hammer and go over there and see if there's a wall I could smash. Because I don't think I have. Hmm. Let's go coat check ourselves a burning glass. And I guess that is the run. Our allowance is up to 27. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We have garden excavation site of the dead. Oh, good. So, how do you not draft this many dead-end rooms? There are so many dead-end rooms in the pool, and, like, you want to get them out early, so you always draft them. Like, I swear, how are you not getting a dead mansion? The only time it doesn't happen is when you have a complete disaster and the run falls apart. You get a lot of dead mansions, right? Ah, 27 gold. You think you sense a tomb. Yeah, I'm feeling good. This is the day. It's gotta be, right? Some of us don't craft our houses into cemeteries. What do you have against cemeteries? What? What are the odds, man? What do we get? The moon pendant preserved itself. Nice. Good job, moon pendant. That's what I bought you for. To keep yourself alive. Two grabbing gnarly claws, I think. Just get that out of the way. It's always a bad room, and we can circle around it from here. Ooh, hallway. That's a good start. Dead mansion waiting room. Ow. Poppycock. Alright. Good place for a quarter. Wonder what the tunnel is gonna be like. Security? I'll take security. That's good. I can't have missed anything. Yeah. Change offline mode to unlocked. Now we just need a, whatchamacallit? None of these. That is what we just need. Whatever, I'll just do parlor, I guess. Black box is false. The black box is true. A false box contains the gems. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. So let's say this is true. Then this is false. And this would also be false. If this is false, then a false box does not contain the gems, which means a true box contains gems, which means a blue box contains gems. Okay? So let's say this is false, which means the black box is true. And then this would also be true, so it has to be the blue. Okay. I like it. I really do like that puzzle when it, like, comes together, you know? Like, it's not some weird interpretation of the rules sort of thing, you know? Like, what is false of this thing, you know? It's, okay, you know, you're just given some simple rule if you need to parse that. It's quite fun. Simple logic puzzles are always enjoyable. Let's just continue amassing gems. Observatory? Yeah, it's going in the right direction. Don't mind if I do. Oh, yeah. It's pretty good. 36 stars. We're getting quite the number here. Solarium? Alright, I'll buy. Anything in here? Barn again. Oh, maybe you can refill the watering can if you put the connect the boiler room to the kitchen. Maybe that's what the water was for. That would make sense. You know the worst part? Every time I enter the chapel, I have this thing staring at me. Look at its beady eyes. There's the vault. Alright, sure. So that gets us a rook. So now we need an office and a study, and then we're pretty much game. Oh, dining room. Rotunda. Guest bedroom. Rotunda is, you know what, let's redraw. I can do better than this. Damn, I can't do better than this. These are all too expensive. I didn't draft the rotunda because I didn't want to pay the cost. Damn it. Fine. Gymnasium it is. Patio, that's not bad. I do have some green rooms. Dark room is okay. Bedroom is also just okay. Let's do the dark room. I want to keep progressing up. Orange juice? No. A lot of keys. Cloister, passageway. I don't have the keys for the Great Hall. I guess we'll just do the passageway. Oh. There's a breaker box. Okay. I'll bite. That gets us through security doors, which is kind of the most important thing. Garage and keys. Alright, sure. Actually, 3 keys isn't bad. No, wait. They're always by the door. What am I doing? Where? Now gyms. That's kind of dangerous. Let's go. Which isn't. I guess we gotta keep pushing forward. We can go back and try to grab the office at an earlier point. Oh! Foyer into Great Hall. I get the foyer offered so much, hey Bab. I don't know what's up with that, but I don't complain. I'm not gonna complain when it gives me the Great Hall. You know? There's a clock tower. It's kind of fun. Wine cellar for 3 gems. Clock tower. I already have a rook, so the clock tower would primarily just be for the starting key, which is just okay. Let's do the wine cellar. 2 keys. There, and door there. Let's grab the gems. You know what? That counts as a spawn, and there are the berries. Interesting. Locksmith, pantry, and these are facing the wrong way. Pool? I don't really want the pool, but I guess I want to see what this room is, or at least dead end it, so. Commissary? Fine. What do you got? Running shoes, sure. 7 gems, sure. Sledgehammer, sure. Okay. You're a laundry addict? Laundry room's not bad. It can do some fun stuff, admittedly. Imagine if you had 50 gems right now. Okay, now I hear you. What would I do with 50 gems? Hey, Bat. Draft only the highest quality rooms. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we can do the reading nook into a library. And of course it loops, but it's fine, I guess. Alright, so now we got Realm and Rune, the full book. Okay. When the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things... Uncensored version? Well, no, this wasn't censored. This was just torn. Well, I guess it could have been torn intentionally. Never mind. You're not wrong. Maybe it was intentional. Realm sigils. Okay. All right. Okay. What we got? Each sigil is composed of 4 things. We know this. This I could generally extrapolate already. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Okay, this magnifying glass is kind of getting in the way. Not gonna lie. Enciphering any sigil is all the other parts meaningless if you don't first know the place we're describing. Okay, the rays. Alright, here we go. This is when the book got really ripped up. Sprouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. From one sigil to another, the rays will often differ in number, style, and form. Seeing the differences in these lines will immediately reveal several things about the realm. Transportation. Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in a realm. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels across the sandy expanse of their lands? You gotta sleep? Have a good night, Ava. Resemble a compass rose. Look like crossroads on a map. Or scalping. Nah. Okay, weather. Identifying the style of the ray used will show us what weather they had. Okay, that makes sense. Moats. Shape and style of the moats used in a sigil. We can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed. I think we had this already. But... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I know. Alright, just took a picture. So what am I doing? This one. We're getting a lot of screenshots of books. So I'm alright all this down. Okay. Banner. Yeah, okay. You should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been undecipherable enigma. Ben Aries, the Grand Realm. Transportation, road/carriage, weather foggy, society militaristic, banner red. What good is that? Legit, no, like, no offense, but like, well, why do I care? What do I need to know this information for? Like, history lessons are fun and all, but like, you know, I don't know how much help that's really offering me. Master bedroom. Could have a king in it, right? That wouldn't be unreasonable. Yeah, sure, why not? It does have a key card, now that really matters. It's just the foundation elevator. Nothing interesting in this room. There's the crest. A very fancy look and impractical looking sword. This looks more like out of Warhammer or something than anything else. Now this is where we got the puzzle boxes everyone loves. Oh, that's me. Wait, is she my mother? Huh. You know, there may be some story tidbits I haven't quite put together. Right, so is Marion my mother? Which is why we are no longer, not really on speaking terms with her, Sinclair. Okay, so let's leave this. So no king there, unfortunately. So we need... What time is it? It's 2:34. What the fuck? Shit. It's a bit later than I was intending. That's awkward. I guess we didn't get a tomb tonight, folks. This is the last run for sure. We need some gems, folks. Reroll isn't bad, but... Gems? Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. Alright. Showroom. Freezer. It's too early for the freezer. I can't take it. Showroom it is. What can we buy here? Chronograph. Emerald bracelet. Silver spoon. The rewind after drafting floor plans. Sure, sounds fun. There's a burning glass. Where we can get the clock tower. Let's go grab the clock tower. Anti-silver stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems when drafting special rooms. Run! What the hell? Damn it. Why do we have to start with this stupid... Fuck. It says I don't lose steps, right? I have a lot of steps anyway. Okay, well, it doesn't prevent that step loss, unfortunately. Aquarium is free, sure, it continues. Alright, we gotta go as fast as possible here. Cloister, hell yeah. What? Hey, no, it says I don't lose anything. Bro, it doesn't say that I have to have the thing. I can't lose. Bullshit. Okay, well, I guess that was that. I protest their cloister termination there. Immediately getting 1 star, I guess. I don't think I have much else to get there. Alright, so we still need what? We need... I actually have a shovel. don't think I see one either. I mean, the office and the study, so this is not gonna happen, is it? Any cool things we can combine? Haven't combined before? What about the moon pendant, actually? No, okay. Just curious. Branda, there's the study. I don't have the office, and this would dead end me, you bastard! You son of a bitch! Why? What did I do to deserve this cruel and inhumane punishment? Boiler room? Well, it kind of goes in every direction, so I guess that works. Great, I'm forced into an archives draft. Wonderful, that's gonna help us find what we need. Two gym requirement, that could be the office, but even if it was, it's not like I can do anything about it. Ah, the shovel. Actually, I have 26 steps. I should probably take this and try to grab some gems. Through digging. Actually, you're probably not going to find gems in while digging. Yeah. Yeah, I can walk back to the aquarium. So I need gems badly. Berry pack, shovel. I think I need one more thing. I would need the broken lever to finish that. Oh, hey, broken lever. What do you know? Was that there the whole time? Alright, so what we got? We want an office, 3 gyms. Ah, damn, they're dead ending me. Okay, I guess we'll do a mailroom. Doesn't look like there's anything to pick up. Drawing room, greenhouse, archive floor plan. And we'll just do the archive floor plan, I guess. Sauna, that's not bad. Well, we have yet again failed to get all of the chess pieces. And we have also failed. To get a number of other things. How many steps is it to the gym some mine from here? Too many. Yeah, way too many. I think I need some assistance from the running shoes, which are generally... Oh, hey. I just want to see if I can, like, power hammer, like, a wall there or something, you know? Oh, wow, and another step. Hey, I actually might make it if the running shoes continue to do well. It's like, It seems odd that they keep talking about this mine that has stuff, you know? Like, oh yeah, it's such a valuable mine, and it's completely shut off from anything, isn't it? This one looks like a no, though. Shame. Alright, well, fuck. I mean, what did we accomplish here? Did we accomplish anything? We read a book? That's about it. We got a star. Unfortunate. I had fun. Somewhat, I guess. The Garden Chateau. It apparently wasn't a dead-end Garden Chateau, which I'm slightly surprised by, but you know. Alright, well. I mean, we succeeded in not finding a tomb for yet another stream of blueprints. Read some books. We didn't get the chess pieces. We did get a new floor plan in the tunnel, which is fun. And the kennel. Yeah. Guess we'll keep attempting to make progress here. Alright, thanks for watching, folks.